Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at some Sinnoh Stone Evolution PvP battles here. First, starting off with Yanmega, and then we'll take a look at Gallade and discuss if you want low kick or confusion. I previously said you may want low kick, but that really depends on the circumstance. So Yanmega going up against Latias here. Latias with that Dragon Breath and fairly good amount of defense. And the Yanmega is putting on a lot of damage because that Bug Bite is going to be super effective. Maybe I should have went with the flying type move, but I just maybe was thinking he might not block. It would have been super effective, but he used the shield here. So we're going to also use the shield. Probably not the best idea seeing I have such little health. I'm not going to be able to survive to get off another charge. And down goes the Yanmega. That Dragon Breath is just a killer no matter what situation you're in. Now I'm going to go ahead and put Drapion into the battle here. Going to be doing super effective damage with that Infestation quick move. And I do have the Water and Dark charge moves ready to go. And he's going to bring in Mewtwo. So that's just fantastic. The Bug quick move, super effective, as well as the Crunch here. Let's go ahead and see how much, unless he shields. And when the shield does turn red, that does indicate that was going to be a super effective move. If the shield stays the blue and kind of purple looking color, that indicates that it's just neutral. And if it goes blue, not very effective. So down goes the Mewtwo. Also, all these battles are going to be in the Ultra League. So moving on, we have Drapion versus Zapdos here, and we have the Crunch ready. We're going to go ahead and go for that because it's going to be neutral damage plus stab. And there we go. Pretty good. Half health. And we're just going to go ahead and take the hit here because I do want Gallade to come into the battle. I want to see the performance going up against the Zapdos, although it does have low kick, which is not going to be very good whatsoever. And if you're wondering, what should you have, low kick or confusion? Well, it really depends. For most situation, you're going to want to go with confusion. For sure, definitely. It does a lot of damage, and it doesn't take too long to charge up those moves. On the other hand, if you're going up against possibly Dark-type Pokemon, say a Tyranitar, low kick is going to serve you quite well. So I did switch it up after this, as we will see. And I do survive with barely any health here. Now, the reason why I didn't use my charge before was I wanted to get off the other one, and I didn't realize he was going to get his charge off that quick. So down goes the Zapdos, surviving barely there with that Gallade. So I like the performance on it. It's fun, especially with confusion. At first I was like, this low kick is really not that great. Plus, the charge moves aren't the best around. Although Leaf Blade is going to be a possible nice one for you because it's going to be continuously happening. And you have a good amount of coverage. Even if it's going to be neutral damage, you'll be able to get off that charge move. And moving along, we have Electivire versus Moltres. So I'm going to go ahead and do that Thunder Punch to just wear his shield out, realizing he was probably going to shield up at this moment. Seeing that everybody knows Electivire just has electric moves here. So can it keep on continuing on with the Electivire? And I am going to shield up. Even though Sky Attack is not going to be, that very effective, I still want to preserve the health on this Electivire being in a good position. Now we're going to go ahead and hit it up with Wild Charge here. Let's see if he shields up. And he does, of course, because that would have took him out. He wants to keep that alive as long as he can. And I do not want it to survive because personally everything else on my team is going to get taken out quite quickly with those moves. So Electivire needs to do his job right here. And now we're going to finish it off with the Thunder Punch. See if we can take him out. And of course it does quite a bit of damage even though it's not the strongest move. And then on to Venusaur. Now it's time to have a little fun. Now I could switch at this moment because I do have the perfect counter. But I'm just going to get off another charge move. No more shields on his end. And just do as much damage as I can before the Electivire goes down. Now, let's see what Yanmega can do going up against a Venusaur. For the Yanmega's quick move, it does have Bug Bite, and for the charge move, Aerial Ace and Bug Buzz. So I do not have any more shields, and it takes that quite well, being a Bug and Flying type, both of those resisting grass moves. So are looking quite nice here. It is not a community day. I would have liked to see how well it would hold up against that specifically. And we take it out with the Aerial Ace. Now moving on, we have Kabutops here. Now unfortunately it doesn't have its new waterfall move. It is going to be a quick ground move, which I'm going to be double resistant on because of the flying and bug type yet again. So Yanmega is taking full advantage of its resistances fully in this battle. And we were able to survive to get off another Bug Buzz. We're going to go ahead and do that. Both of us having no shields, and that is going to take him down. And that is the end of the match there. So these were just going to be test runs. Right, I just wanted to see how well they're going to perform in PvP because these are the first battles that I did using them. Now, going up against a full Mewtwo team, I didn't realize this at first until he had a second one, and I thought to myself, okay, he's probably using 3 Mewtwo with all the elements, or at least 3 of them, right? So we're going to go ahead and bring in Yanmega, and we're going to definitely shield up because we don't know what's coming out of that. Could be Thunderbolt, could be Ice Beam. In this case, it was Ice Beam. That would have probably defeated me. And he is going to switch into another Mewtwo. And at this point, I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go ahead and go for Bug Buzz. Super effective, and we're in a great position. Yanmega taking out these Mewtwo's fairly quick. Did you see how much health is already down off that Mewtwo with the Bug Bite? So this Pokemon is in fact just how I predicted it would be. Fantastic and performing well. I have not bring it up against the raids or anything yet, but I will be doing that. Just still a little busy, guys, and I didn't even go out to do any raids today. Crazy, right? So I do have this little glitch going on here where it's going to either force me to switch or just quick attack, but luckily it did go away. I don't know what happened there, and we're going to continue on here. We're just going to go ahead and do Aerial Ace and not wait for that fairy, because that's just going to be neutral damage, and we just kind of want to make him wear out his shields like he did there. So we're in a nice position here. Just going to shield up yet again, because I do want to try to have this Togekiss survive the remainder of the battle, taking out this Mewtwo as well as the second one. So finishing it off with my quick moves, let's go ahead and hit that Aerial Ace immediately, or else I will go down. And that Mewtwo has no more shields, and Aerial Ace should finish it off, and there it goes. So I am quite enjoying these new Sinnoh Stone evolution Pokemon in PvP. I really need to get a Yanmega into the Great League, as a matter of fact, so I need to go out there and find a lower CP Yanma, as well as a, well, I have a Ralts that's a male. The only dilemma now is, do I want to evolve more and spend the candy? Like I see a lot of you saying in the comments, we should be waiting for the community day. I agree, but how long is that going to be? I mean, it could be, in 2 months, it could be in, half a year or longer, and you're sitting there not enjoying the game to its fullest with these new Pokemon because you want to save your candies. So I'm over here and I have to use them, show you guys how they perform. I do agree that you should wait once in a while for some Pokemon and not max out a full team of a lot of, say, legendaries if you're not this soloist or duoist type of person, because it's just going to be a lot of wasted candy. So when they receive their community day move or whatever raid day, like we've seen with the legendary birds, you'll be able to power up the better version. So moving on here, that low kick, as you've seen, did not serve me good whatsoever. So yeah, we're going to switch it up after this. I was thinking to myself, nope, time for that move to go. So bringing in Electivire here. Always trusty because it has that amazing quick move. Thundershock has so much energy gain for those charge moves. It works fantastic, especially with Thunder Punch. You're continuously able to get those off, burn off the shield, and take off the remainder of their health if need be. So we are waiting for that Electivire to do his Thunder Punch, and down goes that Kingdra. And let's go ahead and see what he's going to bring out next, because I do have my Yanmega ready, and wow, Tangrowth, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and bring that out with our quick bug move, super effective, as well as both of our charge moves. And let's go ahead and just do Aerial Ace here, just to get it off as quick as possible. He is switching into Gengar real quick there. Did you see that sneaky switch? Very nice. So there is no more shields on my end, so I better do something quick here. I also do have Electivire lying in wait as well, with both of its charge moves ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and hit up that Aerial Ace onto that Gengar. He does have a shield. He'll probably use it. Yep, there we go. And he should be ready with his charge move any second now, unless he was saving it. Oh, yep, there he goes. And this will take me out because either Shadow Ball or Sludge Bomb would have done that. Yanmega doesn't have the best defense. And I'm just going to go ahead and go with Thunder Punch. I just wanted to be safe to preserve as much health as I can, seeing that I will be able to get that Thunder Punch up fairly quick again. There's no more shields on his end, so I will have to take this hit. Let's see what that Tangrowth Sludge Bomb, surviving with just enough health to charge up Wild Charge, because I don't want to go for Thunder Punch in this case, because it's not going to be very effective, and it probably wouldn't take him out, and then he would hit me up with his Sludge Bomb, and then I would lose. There we go with the Wild Charge, and Electivire takes the win. Now we're going to switch up Glade's quick move from Low Kick to Confusion to see how much better it's going to perform going up against Kingdra, just like the beginning of that last match. I do personally want Leaf Blade on my Glade. I'm just not sure whether I want to switch up Close Combat or Psychic for it, so I'll figure that out in the future. I'm thinking I'm going to lead towards more of Psychic. So anyways, we're going to go on here with Confusion, doing so much more damage. And that Dragon Breath is, still hurting me quite a bit, but that Confusion is keeping up and staying ahead, as well as charging up my Close Combat faster than Low Kick does. So yeah, definitely want to go with Confusion in most cases here. And we're just going to continue on. And that Kingdra's struggling to keep up, and he's going to retreat. Wow, that's something you don't really see too often. The Kingdras usually just keep on going until they defeat you. But in this case, it retreated. Now we're going to go ahead and use our Psychic on that Tangrowth. It's not going to be super effective because it's not going to be part poison. He did not block it, but it still did quite a bit of damage. And then we have the Honchkrow here, which I'm quite excited for that Sky Attack. I have yet to TM mine because I still need to go out there and get TMs. And the Honchkrow is in a great position, doing super effective damage to me with that Peck, because I am going to be, of course, Bug type. And it's going to be Flying and Dark type. My Bug types would usually be super effective against a Dark, but that Flying type is going to offset it for just neutral damage. I will be shielding up here because I just want to see what Yanmega can still do with that Bug Bite quick move. So down it goes, and I'm going to have just one Pokemon left, and that is going to be Blossom. So that is going to be an evolution item Pokemon, like I said I was going to be using. And let's see what he has left. Little Blossom has a bit of tankiness to it, and I do have one shield, and that is going to be it, folks. So I'd like to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be catching you guys later with some more Gen 4 Sinnoh Stone evolution tests and videos. Take care.